In 2010, China had 57 million outbound tourists. Estimates are that this will increase to 83 million by 2015. Considering that Guam is just 4 hours away, Governor Eddie Calvo wants to take advantage of this growing market, which is part of the reason he made a trade mission to the Asian country.
Anyone who can recount history can remember our last boom phase in the 80s. It was a combination of the Reagan-Bush buildup as well as the expansion of the Japanese economy. As you can see, there are certain parallels from the past that we can see ongoing today.
Today, the U.S. again has plans for a Guam military buildup, but this time, instead of Japan, it's China's economy that is on the rise. The governor hopes to capitalize on both. But unlike Japan, China is not a close ally of the United States. And to fully capitalize on Chinese tourists, Guam needs to make it easier for them to get visas. Right now, the only way for Chinese to get a visa is to travel to the nearest U.S. embassy and have a face-to-face interview. This is why Guam's leaders have been clamoring to be included in the China-Russia visa waiver program.
But we must also remember that China is one of the largest creditor nations of the United States. They trade with the United States. A lot of their markets are in the United States, and vice versa. For the United States, we need a lot of their liquidity. So there is, even though there are some areas where there is competition and intense competition, strategically around the world, for better or for worse, the United States and China are tied together.
This trade mission to China was also sponsored by the State Department and the National Governors Association. GVB General Manager, former First Lady Joanne Camacho says Guam shouldn't have to pick between having the buildup and a China-Russia visa waiver program.
You talk about security. I mean, what about Okinawa? I mean, there's military bases there. They're letting, visitors in. Same way with Korea. They've got all kinds of visitors coming in, and we've got military bases there. So as far as security, it should not be a threat.